Hey guys, this is gonna be my first conspiracy theory video. So you might notice a bit of lighting changes throughout the video because I've been shooting this throughout the day. Let it happen. The first conspiracy theory is about school and how you're in it to be manipulated by the government. Now this one is kind of on a higher aspect than a lot of the other theories that are out there, and it kind of makes sense, but I'm gonna break it down for you. This kind of ties into a bigger theory that I've put together, but I'll probably tie that into a different video and explain it then, but right now we're just going to talk about just this. When you are in kindergarten, you are given all of these rules and you are told to follow everything that the teacher tells you to. And it's really spooky because you realize that at such a young age, you're not taught to stand up for yourself. You are told when to stand, when to sit, when to line up, how to line up. You're even told when to go to the bathroom. These are basic human things, and you are taught to do everything that this person tells you. And so on a larger aspect of this, it's supposed to represent the government's way of brainwashing all of these adolescents. Because from a really young age, you are told what to do and you are told to follow this figure. What they think is that the government tied it into teachers, so when you are an adult, you are easily manipulated by an official. And so if there was war, or if there was anything that the government wanted, I guess, you would be more willing to follow what they say because you are taught to do exactly what you're told. What? I'm good. I'm good. It is dark, and it is now raining. The next conspiracy is that school food is actually used to make you weaker and fatter. School food in general is disgusting. When you're at school, you're probably given a lot of options for what you want to buy for lunch. You could get the pizza, you could get the burger, you could get the salad. And the most popular one would be the pizza. Pizza is one of America's top-selling brands of foods. When I looked up the ingredients that they use to make cheap pizza, I found something so disturbing. I will probably never buy the school pizza ever again. It looks really gross, and it's shiny, and there's all this grease that gets all over your hands whenever you eat it. It's just, you can tell it's fake. And so when I was reading into it, I found out that they use cheese analog. Now, cheese analog is supposed to imitate real cheese. So what they do is it's made with loads of fat, plant-based proteins, food coloring, and flavoring. And that flavor would be fake crap that they use to imitate the cheese flavor. So basically when you're biting into that pizza, you're just biting into pure fat. Oh, that's so gross to think about. I don't know if a lot of other schools are like this, but if you wanted to get the healthier option like the salad, it's not fresh and it's really old. That's just my opinion. Like I like fresh salad, and when I buy the school salad, it's disgusting. If you wanted something else, like maybe an apple or carrots, they have these baby apples that are about that big. But then if you wanted something sweeter, it's huge. I think they're trying to fatten you up in your youth, so that way, as you grow up with that lifestyle, you're going to be slower because, I mean, you're not going to be physically fit. You're going to be filled with just all of these fattening foods. And so they think that because of that, you wouldn't be ready for, let's say, war or to defend yourself in any certain situation. The next thing we're going to discuss is Common Core math. Common Core was launched in 2009 by state officials such as governors and commissioners. The whole point of Common Core is so you can think outside the box when it comes to solving certain math equations. The Common Core concentrates on a clear set of math skills and concepts. Students will learn concepts in a more organized way both during the school year and across grades. The standards encourage students to solve real-world problems. I can remember we had to do this in 6th grade for sure, and when I'd get home, my stepdad would help me try to figure out the problems, but neither of us knew how to do it. And it was so complex, and just, here's an example. So let's say you're given 18 plus 4. Now obviously that would equal 22. So you have to break it down to 2 plus 2 because 2 plus 2 equals 4, right? but now we have to also break down 18. 10 plus 8, right? Because that equals 18. You still have to keep going. So 4 plus 4 equals 8, right? You still have to keep going. So then you get 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, and that's how you get simpler ways to count it. But now you still have to break down 10. So you have 5 plus 5. Simple. Nope, keep going. So 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3. So when you add all of these numbers, you get 22. And that's how Common Core math works. Really? It is so stupid! A lot of kids struggle with this type of math because it's harder. Why would you need to break it down that much? What Common Core teaches you, it's teaching you the complex way of how to think outside the box. Wouldn't it make sense that they teach you this complex way and then they teach you this simpler way? So in math, they teach you that, and then you say, okay, but you could also solve it through mental math, you could count on your fingers, you could count the invisible dots that you learn in kindergarten. Let's say you got a flat tire, so now you have to change it. The way that Common Core would make you handle the situation would be for you to take apart the whole car and then put it back together again. That's basically what it's telling you. By teaching the youth this way to solve math equations, they're going to think of every possible solution in life is the hard one. So why would state officials want you to solve math in a complex way? Is it because they want you to think slower? Could it be that the government doesn't want you to think of the easiest way out of a situation? Another conspiracy theory is that the government has put extra fluoride in the water that the school provides us with. In the early 1940s, the government put fluoride in America's public water systems because dentists have said that fluoride is really good for your teeth because it prevents tooth decay. What they think is that it's a communist plot to control our minds easily. Because what do we all need to survive? We need water. I'm not sure how much I believe that one. It's pretty far-fetched, but could be true. Could not be true. We don't know. But there you guys have it. Now I'm sure you can find a lot more information if you fall into the void of this conspiracy theory, but I'll leave that one to you guys. Now, I'll try to post every Monday for sure, but I don't think I'm going to be able to post twice a week because I'm being corrupted by what the government wants me to learn in school. Kidding. This is just a theory. It's not all fact. And I will see you next week on Monday. Bye.
Tell me your politics.